about just simply finding softness in our practice today. I think oftentimes we get stressed in life, and the natural tendency is to tighten up and to create additional tension. Most of the time it's not intentional to do so, but it's there. So really working today at softening around some of these areas that tend to get tight, those places that tend to build the tension when we get stressed. And for some of us it's shoulders and neck, some of us it's jaw, some of it's hips and lower back. So really intentionally, girls, stop. Picking a version or a place that you hold tension, maybe you're holding extra tension today in, and really focusing on softening and releasing through that. So, with that in mind, find a comfortable seat on your mat. You will need some sort of prop today, a rolled up mat, or a pillow, or a block, just something that's squeezable. And then you'll find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Relax through your shoulders. Bring your attention to your jaw. Soften there. Check in with your chest, upper back. Relax. And drawing your awareness down into your hips, your low back. Using your breath to just start releasing some of that tension that's inherently there. And then begin that Ujjayi breath if you haven't already. So you're drawing the breath in using the muscles, the back of your throat. Filling yourself up. And balancing that inhale with an equally intentional, strong exhale, emptying yourself all the way out. Hey, Indy, don't. And as you scan through your body, pick a single spot you want to focus on today. So one area maybe that feels extra tight or extra in need of attention. And if you have like 5 spots, pick just one. You can always come back to the others in another practice. But really start to surround that spot with breath. Infuse that area with your awareness. Maybe even bring your hands to that area as an additional reminder. Take 3 more breaths with that in mind. On your next inhale, draw in a deeper breath than you've taken so far. At the top, hold full. As you're ready, exhale out the mouth, let it go all the way to empty. Again, like that, huge breath in, filling yourself up. Hold at the top. Exhale, release, long, slow exhale, emptying all the way out. Do that twice more at your own pace. back to that Ujjayi breath. Check back in with that spot you've chosen for your practice. And slowly open your eyes. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab hold of your ankles and just start to flap through the legs. I know. Butterfly or cobbler's pose. When I move the legs like this, I feel like I'm in elementary school again. But that's good, right? Then bring your legs to a stopping point. Sit up as tall as you can, lifting through the heart. Keep that length in the spine. Exhale, hinging from the hips, just start to tilt forward. Maybe your hips are feeling pretty tight today, like me, so you'll simply just lean forward. Or perhaps you're feeling pretty open, maybe start to walk your hands more forward, so you're moving your chest closer to your feet. Relax through the jaw, soften through the head and neck. And then take 3 deep breaths into that spot you chose. Inhale, rise up out of the folds. Bring your hands to outside of your thighs, help the legs back together. Moving into a basic spinal twist. Left leg folds under, right leg hooks up over top. Bring the right hand back behind you. Inhale, lengthen up to that left arm. Exhale, keep that length as you twist, turning towards your right. Draw shoulder blades down, lift up through the heart. If this is too deep, extend the bottom leg and you don't have to cross this top leg over. Once again, check in with that area that you selected. Use your breath to unwind some of the tension. Lift through the heart, 2 more breaths. Inhale, unwind, turn back to face the top of your mat. Now you have 2 options. Option 1 is this right leg hooks over top the left. Left leg is going to come forward. Or bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. If your leg's on top in this half lotus, you can reach around with the right arm, grab hold of the foot or clothing. And on your exhale, start to hinge forward, moving into this hamstring stretch. Once again, only going as deep as you feel the stretch. So you're not trying to push the depth here. Relax through the shoulders, soften through the jaw. Weave the breath into your pose. Inhale, rise up out of the fold. Unhook the back hand if you have it. Prop down onto that right knee. Bring the right hand back behind you. Inhale, lift up, open up. This modified Vashisthasana, just creating some space. Exhale, lower your way back down. And we'll take this on the second side. So, right leg folds under, left side hooks over top. Nice and tall, reaching up to the torso, lengthening through the arm. Exhale, twist to the left. Notice how naturally your body sort of shrinks down as you twist. Counter that by lifting up to the crown of your head. Keep softening through the shoulders. You're not pushing the stretch, you're not pushing the twist. Instead, you're softening into it. Noticing those areas that get tight as you shift. Can you breathe into those areas? Melt away some of the tension. Inhale, unwind. Setting up for this forward fold. Extend the right leg forward. Left foot either can come on top in this half lotus or to the inside of the thigh. If you're in half lotus, option to wrap that left arm behind your back, grab hold of the foot or clothing. Lengthen through the torso. On your exhale, hinge forward. Moving into this fold. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe into the stretch. So wherever you're feeling the stretch, it's a good indicator of where to direct your breath. Relax a little more through the jaw. Inhale, rise up, unhook. Prop up under that left knee, left hand back behind you. Inhale, lift and open. Coming into this modified Vashisthasana, lifting, expanding. Exhale, lower your way back down. Come all the way onto your back, setting up for core work. So make sure you have your prop nearby. You don't need it quite yet. That rolled up mat or pillow. If you are pregnant, you're going to come forward onto hands and knees. Work with cat-cow, opposite arm, opposite leg extensions. Even taking a few breaths in child's pose. Everyone else, join me on your back. Grab hold of that rolled up mat, if you have it, or whatever prop you've selected. And place it in between the thighs, snug up to the pubic bone. Float your legs straight up to the sky. Now, if this is bothering your low back or hamstrings, knees can be bent. Feet can even be on the ground. So finding the version that fits for your body in this moment. Hands interlaced behind your head. Spread the toes wide. Take a huge breath. Wash it through the back body. Hold that breath in. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze the prop. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades come up. Squeeze a little more. Pull belly down. Keeping it simple. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades come up. Squeeze a little more. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Stay with me here. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades lift. Squeeze a second time. Pull belly down. Inhale, relax head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades come up. Nice, we go. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Adding on here. Holding full. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Squeeze a second time. Tuck a second time. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Hold the breath. Press mid back into mat. Curl tailbone. Squeeze. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Shoulder blades lift. Squeeze a little more. Pull belly down. Tuck a little more. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Release the feet to the ground. Set your prop aside. And just walk your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Exhale, knees over to one side. Little windshield wiper legs here. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. A little movement through the hips, the back body. And then coming back through center, setting up for Death Star. Stack your knees over your hips, reinterlace the hands behind your head. Take a deep breath into the back body. Exhale, lift head and shoulders. Relax your head into your hands. Deep breath. Hold the breath in. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Right leg goes straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly down.
Inhale, bring left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Use your hands to get it there. Press foot into thigh, thigh back into foot. Exhale, reach torso higher, reach legs higher, pull belly down. Inhale, bend both knees back to center. Hold the breath. Press mid back in the mat. Curl tailbone. Hi, baby boo. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach left leg straight up to the sky. Pull belly down. Hi, sweetie. Inhale, bring right foot to inner left thigh. Press foot into thigh, thigh into foot. If you have a dog, it's extra fun. Exhale, lift torso, lift legs, pull belly down. Hi, sweetie. Inhale, bend both knees back to center. Keep head and shoulders up. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. I love you. I do. All right, take a deep breath in. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh. Reach right leg straight up to the sky. Pull belly down. Hi, sweetie pie. Inhale, bring left foot to the inside of right thigh. Press. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Exhale, torso higher. Legs higher. Pull belly down. Back to center. Hold full. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reach up through the left leg. Pull belly down. Inhale, press. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Exhale, torso higher. Legs higher. Pull belly down. Back through center. One more round here. Hold the breath. Press mid back in the mat. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows to left thigh. Reach up through right leg. Pull belly down. Inhale, press. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Exhale, torso higher. Legs higher. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh. Reach up through the left leg. Pull belly down. Inhale, right foot to inner thigh. Press. Hi, baby. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Exhale, torso higher. Legs higher. Pull belly down. And inhale, release. Setting up for bridge pose. Knees stack over your heels. Feet are about hip width apart. Oh, you got the unicorn in me. On your inhale, peel the spine away from the mat, lifting into bridge. Really focus on the back body lifting you up. You've got all the muscles engaged, the back body and the quads, supporting this lift and this space in the front body. Close your eyes. Draw your attention inward. And then direct your breath and your awareness to that spot you selected. Take some of that core energy and wash it through that area, sparkling it up. Two more breaths in your bridge. Exhale, tuck tailbone. Slowly lower your spine to the mat. Walk your feet together. Knees fall apart for Supta Baddha Konasana. Hi, baby. Hi. If it feels okay, reach your arms overhead. Oh, hi. Get this full body stretch. Feeling for space in the torso. All the way down to the pelvic floor, all the way up through the chest, shoulders. Exhale, release your arms to your sides, help the knees back together. Roll over onto your left side. Oh, you got your dolphin. And then press your way up to a seat on your mat. Head comes up last. Oh, yeah, you got your dolphin. That's a good toy that we got right there. All right, make your way forward onto forearms and knees, setting up for dolphin. Oh, hey, nice job, Tinder. Tinder brought the dolphin in just in time for our dolphin pose. Love when things happen like that. Synchronicity, huh? Yeah, synchronicity, girls. I gotta get forward though. Okay. All right. Dolphin time. Forward onto forearms and knees. Oh my goodness, I'm getting attacked by baby love today. Oh my goodness, okay. Curl your toes under, lift the hips up to the sky for dolphin. Hi, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Really activate through the core here. So you're lifting up to the sit bones, lifting up to the pelvic floor. And then press the earth away by really rooting down through the forearms. Balance all of that strength work with a little bit of ease. So let your head hang heavy, not touching the ground, but towards the ground. Emphasize the breath once again. Knees can always be bent here, especially if you've got tight hamstrings or shoulders. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, lower left foot down. Inhale, right leg to the sky. What are you doing, Tay? Lower the right foot down. 3 more breaths in dolphin. Really lift up in between the shoulders. Maybe coming up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, knees to the earth, child's pose, embryo, or puppy. And just giving in to the pull of gravity here. Letting the earth hold you. Washing the breath through your core and out through the limbs. Wash some of this energy through your spot. Take a moment to just check in. Inhale up to hands and knees. If cat-cow feels good, go ahead and take some of those. Take your time. But over the next 3 or so breaths, make your way back to our first downward facing dog. So you'll curl the toes under, hips extend up and back. And just walk it out once you get there, allowing for some movement. Making sure your practice is not rigid, because even when you're in a pose and just holding, you're using your breath to keep movement occurring. Exhale, empty yourself out. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, extending the spine. Exhale to fold it in. Knees can always be bent here. Again, like that. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale to fold it in. Let's do one more. Reach back through the sit bones. Lengthen forward through the crown of your head. Exhale to fold it in. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Maybe a little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's flow classical suns with some variations. Inhale, float your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. And you can always add padding into the knee. Lift and open through the torso. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Lift and open. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Lift and open, this time hold. So you're really lifting through the torso, getting deeper into the lunge, maybe turning this into a slight back bend. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, lunge. Lift and open. Telescope the ribs here. Connect to your breath. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Adding on. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, crescent lunge. So back knee stays lifted. Sweep the arms up overhead. Take a few breaths here. Really lift, open through the torso. Let that breath reach from the heart all the way down to the sole of the foot. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Flow through that vinyasa. Inhale, step left foot forward, crescent lunge. Activate through the legs, reach and open through the torso. Fill this pose with breath. Exhale, hands to the earth, forward folds. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweeping arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, crescent lunge. Open it up. Exhale, hands to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, twisting lunge. So your choice here, back knee can be lifted or lowered. Left hand stays on the ground. Inhale, peel that right arm away from the earth, reaching into the sky for your twist. Draw the right shoulder blade back. Lift and open with your breath. Exhale, right hand to mat, step to plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, step left foot forward, twisting lunge. Right hand stays grounded. Inhale, left arm peels open. Stay for a few breaths. Exhale, left hand to mat, forward folds. Inhale, rise up, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart. One time flowing through here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Lift and open through the left arm. Exhale, hands to mat, step to plank. Flow through that vinyasa. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Lift and open through the right arm. Spinal twist. Exhale, hand to mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take hold of your prop. Place it in between your thighs, snug up towards the pubic bone. Inhale, float the arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, draw in length. Tuck tailbone slightly, exhale, reach up and over to the left. Draw that shoulder away from your ear. Arch through the torso. Exhale, left arm can release down to hip or alongside your leg. Inhale, fire up through the legs, rise all the way back up. Second side, reinterlace fingers. Lengthen up. Exhale, hips shift to the left. Reach up and over to the right. Length through both sides of the torso. Keep lifting the chest without compromising through the low back. Option to release that right arm, hand to the hip or all the way down the leg. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the hands back behind you. Either hooking the hands on the hips, thumbs pointing towards spine, or you're okay. Or fingertips pointing down to your glutes. Yeah, this is what we go with. Take a huge breath, soft bend in the knees. Lift up to the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back. Start to lift up even higher. Start to lean back, coming into this back bend. You can tuck the head into the chin rather, towards the chest. Breathe into the heart. Inhale, rise back up. Lift to the arms. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Keep squeezing through that roll, through that prop. Sit a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. Exhale, forward fold. Remove your prop. And just hang out here in your forward fold. Hooking hands and opposite elbow. Letting torso lengthen out. Relaxing, letting gravity. Just do a little work here. Two more breaths. Hanging here, letting gravity do its thing. Inhale, release the arms. Lengthen up halfway. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Step your way back to plank pose. Hold. Core is strong, so you're lifting through the abdominals, engaging like there's a light squeeze, like you're trying to squeeze a block in between your thighs, lifting up away from the earth. And then really activate that breath through the back body. From here, you have the choice. You can go straight up and back to downward facing dog. Or in a single plane, lower as slow as you can, chaturanga. Once you have a 90-degree angle with the elbows, scoop the chest through for cobra or up dog. Lifting through the heart, draw shoulder blades back. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Relax through the head. Keep rooting down through the hands. Inhale, extend the left leg as slow as you can up to the sky. So it's like you're using a pulley to slowly reach that leg to the ceiling. Activate by straightening out the leg, reaching through the toes. Breathe into this stretch. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest, arch through the upper back, set your foot down softly. Warrior 2, so back heel roots. Inhale, windmill your arms up to the sky, arriving in your warrior. Those are good girls. Take a moment, feel out your pose. Connecting to that strong, slow breath.
Tune back into that spot you chose. Can you release some more tension? Reverse warrior, flip the left palm to the sky. Exhale, reach up and back, opening through this left side body. Draw that left knee even more forward so you're deeper in your lunge. And then tilt that left knee outwards so it's moving more towards the left. So you're opening the hip here as well. Fill all of that space with breath. Option to take that neck stretch by reaching the left arm forward. Head hangs towards the right shoulder. Reach through the left hand, come back up, warrior two. Take the right arm, wrap it behind your back. Hook the hand either into clothing or around that left thigh. Coming into this bind. And then bring the left forearm down to left thigh. A version of side angle. Peel open through the right shoulder. Let the head hang. Keep the hips opening here. By drawing that right hip bone back, left knee shifts back as well. Stay present with your breath. Inhale, unwind the arms. Rise back up through warrior two. Straighten out the left leg for triangle pose, Trikonasana. So you may want to shorten your stance here. Left arm reaches as far forward as you can and down. Right hand reaches up to the sky, Trikonasana. Hang out here, activating the legs, really focus in on the breath. Coming into Ardha Chandrasana, right hand to hip. You can also stay in triangle pose if that feels better. Otherwise, rock the weight into the left foot. Inhale, right arm and right leg peel open to the sky. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Activate the legs, lift that right hip at least, or right leg rather, at least as high as the hip. Peel open through the chest. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Step the right foot to the back of your mat. Make your way to plank. Flow through your vinyasa or move directly to down dog. You can always take an exhale out the mouth and down dog. Root down through your hands. Inhale, slowly extend the right leg up and back. Slow and controlled, so you're not using momentum. Spread through the toes, reach that leg long. Exhale, hug the right knee into your chest. Set the foot down softly. Warrior two. Windmill your arms up. Take a moment, situate yourself in warrior. It's a fun word day today, right? Arms are parallel to the ground. Right knee is bending towards a 90-degree angle. Really connect into your breath here. Reverse warrior. Right palm to the sky. Exhale, reach up and back, opening this right side body. Left hand can press down. Really breathe into the stretch.
Option to take that neck stretch, reaching the right arm forward. Really unwinding some of that natural tension. It's not natural. That habitual tension through the neck, shoulder, jaw. Reach through the right arm, come back up, warrior two. To extended warrior variation, left arm wraps behind your back, either tucking into clothing or grabbing hold of the inside of the thigh. Right forearm comes down to the thigh. Make sure you're not sinking to the shoulder, but rather pressing the leg away with your arm. And then let the head hang heavy for a neck stretch. Saturate this pose with strong, intentional breath. And when your mind wanders, come back to feeling. Come back to that spot you selected. Inhale, unwind, back up through warrior two. Straighten out the right leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. You may want to shorten your stance. Reach the right arm forward, and then tip it over, right hand down, left arm up. Long, slow breaths. Ardha Chandrasana, lower the left hand to your hip, rock the weight into the right leg, come forward into your standing balance. Right hand to the outer diagonal, left arm extends to the sky. Feel the breath support your pose. And just notice it's a balance, so you're going to shift in and out of balance constantly. Just finding that middle ground. 2 more breaths. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Step your foot all the way to the back of your mat. Make your way to plank. Your choice from here. Flow through that vinyasa or directly to down dog. Take a deep breath in down dog. Exhale out the mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, left leg extends to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee open through the hip. Inhale, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, step the foot through for warrior one. Back heel roots. Inhale, rise up. If this bothers your joint, come into a crescent lunge or a basic lunge instead. Connect to your breath. Feeling for space in the torso. Reaching through the heart all the way down through that back foot so you're rooting down. Moving into a twist. Exhale, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. If that's too much, always pick up the back heel. That's an option. If that's too much, still take the twist we began class with, right hand on the ground, left arm extending up. Fire up that back leg wherever you are, whatever version you're in. Exhale. Here, maybe shifting a little deeper. Inhale, unwind, bring your hands to the ground. Listen carefully. Step the right foot forward about a foot. Setting up for pyramid pose. You may want to come all the way up to standing just to reset. So the hips are square to the top of your mat. Keep the hips in a single plane. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Pyramid, Parsvakonasana. Whatever you'd like with your arms here. If you have had an injury in this left leg, keep the knee bent. Focus on more of the hips lifting up and back rather than going deeper into the stretch. Three more breaths. Where can you soften? Bend the left knee. Step the right foot to the back of your mat. Add some padding, lower the right knee down. Hands onto that left thigh. Inch the left foot forward. Lift through the heart. So deep low lunge here. If you don't feel much, you can always take a lunge, H to the B. Bending the back knee. Grabbing hold of the foot, the right hand, trying to heel in towards the glutes. That will increase the stretch. Keep the heart lifted wherever you are. Stay with me, deep breaths. You can always exhale out the mouth. You can always do lions here too. Release. Straighten out the left leg. You have two choices. Option one is half splits. Just hang out, folding over the left leg. Or play around with full splits. Walk both legs as far apart as you can, shifting the hips towards the ground. Wherever you are, 5 more breaths. Relax around the tension. Listen carefully. If you're close to the ground, roll over onto the left hip. Wrap the right leg around. If you're up pretty high, you're going to just make your way back to down dog. If you wrap the leg around, cross the ankles, rock forward, step or hop back to plank. Your choice here, vinyasa or directly to down dog. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open through the hip. Inhale, re-extend the right leg. Exhale, without momentum, step right foot through. Warrior one. Back heel roots. Inhale, rise up. So once again, just taking some time, orienting yourself in this warrior. Lifting through the heart. Softening through the shoulders. Exhale into your twist. Hooking left elbow over the right thigh. Back heel can always lift. Back knee can always come down for more support. So you're picking the pose that best suits your body in this moment. Inhale, unwind, hands to the mat. Pyramid pose, step the left foot forward. Option to just stay here, moving deeper into that pyramid, or come upright first, square off the hips, and then come back down into the pose, hinging at the hips. Long, intentional breaths. As your mind wanders, come back to sensation. Root yourself back in that spot you selected. Bend to the right knee. Step the left foot to the back of your mat. Add some padding under that left knee. Come up into your low lunge. Hands on the front thigh to start. Inch that foot forward so you come deeper into your lunge here. This may be where you stay, or take that lunge, H to the B variation. 5 more breaths. Stay with it.
Keep lifting through the heart. Release. Straighten out the right leg. Half splits or full splits. So option is to just stay here. Or inch the legs further apart, come into your full splits. The full splits are getting me ready for my Red Butte concerts. Just kidding. I hope you have concerts this year. Keep reaching through the legs. A few more deep breaths here. Unwind, make your way back to downward facing dog. Slow and controlled, take your time. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Bend the knee, open through the hip. Option to flip your down dog into wild thing. Flip it back over, re-extend the left leg. Exhale, come into pigeon, threading the left leg through. Moving into this stretch. You can always take this onto your back instead. I'm just taking this stretch to unwind, to warm down. About 5 breaths here. If there's a different version of pigeon that you prefer, please take that instead. And switching sides, make your way back up, all the way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg extends up. Bend that right knee, open through the hip. Optional wild thing pose if that feels good. Flip it back over. Exhale, thread the right leg through for pigeon on this side. Once again, mirroring whatever version you did on the initial side. 5 or so breaths here. Inhale, ease your way up. If you are in a forward fold pigeon, shift the weight into your right hip, wrap that left side around. We'll come all the way onto your back. Knees hug to chest. Get a little rocking action side to side. And then grab hold of the soles of your feet. Happy baby pose. From here, move into any final pose or movement of choice, taking about 5 to 10 breaths to complete your practice. Could be an inversion. If you feel like a back bend, I recommend bridge or a modified camel. Do not recommend full wheel because we are not warm for that. You can take a shoulder stand, you can take another hip stretch. Just completing your practice here, making up a pose, that's totally acceptable as well. Just feeling in to your body.
taking your time to eventually set up in the final relaxation, Shavasana. Maybe letting an exhale release out of the mouth. Setting yourself up in a space that's as comfortable as you possibly can be here. Letting your breath fall back to its natural cadence. Allow your body to be held by the earth. Just letting go, being present in this space, these last few minutes of class. Start to deepen your breath. Bringing movement back into your body. And slowly make your way over to one side. And press your way up to a seat on your mat.
Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment, check back in with that spot you began practice with. Just notice what's shifted, what's changed. And then take a moment for gratitude for your body, for setting aside time for yourself, for this artful practice of connection. Have a phenomenal, beautiful, gorgeous day. Namaste.